If a client tells you they know what to do, what's your go-to move?
Know what to do in regards to what?
That's all it said.
There's no context.
All right, well,
Ask a question.
ask a question.
What f***ing question?
Oh boy.
If the housing director at Healspace was played by an actor, who would it be and why?
What's the girl's name from The Matrix?
The Matrix?
Yes.
Don't look at me, I hate that movie.
You hate that movie?
The Piss Girl? You ever seen the Piss Girl? Anybody that's watching this podcast, if you haven't watched the comedian Piss, just look up Piss Girl comedian.
Piss.
Piss.
Piss?
There's some horizontal lines around at the top. If you cut too low, it'll unravel.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You cut up just the tip.
Just the
Just
You know,
vaping's terrible for you.
it is, but is it worse than?
Cigarettes?
Yeah.
Yeah, just take pictures
Just
of
a
it.
brief 101. There's 3 parts of the cigar.
Yeah.
There's the filler, and
Yeah.
then
Well, yeah.
a binder.
Welcome back to the coolest podcast in Toledo. You know, where we smoke cigars. #1 in Toledo.
I'm learning how to smoke a cigar. Actually, I've never smoked a stupid cigar on a podcast, so this is a new experience for me, and I'm fully embracing it. And Chris is going to give me a lesson on
Yeah.
how to actually smoke a cigar the proper way.
Yes.
So I can be a housing director that smokes cigars in a healthy way. You know what I mean?
Healthy way, yeah.
Healthy way.
Way.
Rare, rare pink.
This is a segment we call Mob Boss 101. So the cigar is made up of 3 parts. You got the filler inside, and then a binder that holds it together, and then the wrapper. The wrapper is 1 leaf, and it's like 90% of the flavor and 70% of the cost. So that's the most important part. There's some horizontal lines around at the top. If you cut too low, it'll unravel.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So you gotta just the tip.
Just
You can ask WTOL. I heard her say that live on TV.
I didn't know that either.
I didn't know that. So I cut mine deep sometimes.
Look at that. Mine's unraveling as we speak.
Welcome. And then it's just easier. This is super easy to light.
So you
because,
don't cut that end?
No.
Okay.
This is a very untypical end though. This little nipple of an end is
Yeah.
just kind of, it's called a diplomatico shape. It's hard to roll, only experienced rollers can do it. It's more of like them showing off than anything else. But it does make it easier to light. Normally you would toast the foot for a while.
Did you get that toasting the foot?
Yeah, just so you don't go killing yourself puffing. And then you should give me some puffs. Don't inhale.
Don't inhale it. Don't inhale it. You will die.
Hold on, you're making me laugh. I gotta take puffs right now.
Puffing.
I'm sorry. Matthew, is that your real name?
That's it. Nailed it.
All right, if you need to touch it up, you just hit
Yeah,
it
there's a
again.
lighter. There's a lighter right here. You can let's grab it.
Is there a certain way you're supposed to hold it, like in your mouth?
However. I mean,
Hold it like you'd hold a pool stick.
Yeah, it's more of like a pool stick hold than a hockey stick.
Right here.
Like this?
You know how you like you.
Oh, okay.
All right, yep. So welcome back to the #1 podcast in Toledo, where we smoke cigars, and it's bad banter.
Laughter's good for the soul.
Yeah, laughter is really, really good for the soul, and as a healthcare professional, I should know that. So,
You are?
we normally, as traditional, we go around and we introduce ourselves. I'm TJ. I'm a father. I'm a friend. I'm a business owner. I'm a husband, and I once in a while hang out with this loser Matt.
Chris Rosenthal, not Jewish, even though I would love to be. I am a cigar shop proprietor and low-level mob boss.
I love that. I'm Matt. I'm a business owner. I'm a fiance. I'm an all-around good guy. Trying to get cigar lessons from Chris. That's it. I'm a quitter.
Are you a quitter?
I'm a quitter.
Yeah, I'm a quitter. I'm a quitter too. And then today we have a special guest. She is our new acting housing director at Healspace Recovery, and I will let her introduce herself.
My name's Courtney. I am the new housing director at Healspace. I'm a mother. I am a new business owner. I'm a social media influencer. I am all the things, chaos walking in flesh, organized chaos.
Organized chaos.
Organized chaos. Yeah.
I want to give a shout out to Matt real quick, and I know he didn't do this for this situation, but so yesterday at work or Friday or Thursday at work, I was talking to him, and then he said, "Oh, I gotta go and buy a bike real quick." And I'm like, "What?" And so, a bicycle. Yeah, no, a bicycle is the way that he says it. I said, "You're going to buy a bicycle for what?" And so what? Tell them why you went and bought a bicycle.
Yeah, I just picked up a hitchhiker, and it was raining. She didn't have any transportation to work, so I dropped her off work, went and bought her a bicycle. And took it to her. Yes.
And the reason I bring that up
and she's
is
6 years sober. Congratulations to Jackie.
Yeah, the reason I bring that up is because he talked about last time about how he keeps like hygiene and stuff and like socks and
In
stuff
his car.
in his car.
I've seen that.
And that was kind of like poetry in motion there, where
Oh yeah, I don't just say it. I do it. I'm about it.
Yeah, no, he literally went to Target and bought her a bike and took it to her. So, hats off to him. So, and so I, in typical fashion, what we'll do is we'll ask you some questions, and then we'll turn it over to you. But we'll start off with the questions. And the thing about what we do here is like what we try to do is we try to network with people in the community. We try to show what Toledo's about. We try to have some laughter, and so that's what we're trying to achieve here. We're not necessarily, it's not about recovery, or if you're in recovery, if you're not in recovery, or it's just more about just people,
Just cutting loose.
Yeah, just cutting loose. So, rapid fire question, you can't ever use a wiffle ball bat when you're mad again.
Ooh.
Or you gotta box breathe in public every time you get irritated.
I have to choose?
Yep, one or the other.
I'd rather box breathe in public anytime I get mad.
Like just like every time you're mad, you're just like, and you're like holding it in front
Go
of
in the
everybody.
corner. I don't care.
You just don't care at all.
I don't care.
Box breathing.
I'm regulating my nervous system. You know what I mean?
Big box breather.
Big box breather.
Yeah.
And I'm using the wiffle ball bat.
Okay, now I can follow along
1000%.
here. I see it now. Now I'm following. Go ahead.
Yeah. You with it?
Yep.
Yeah. So the reason I bring that up is I do have a little background on Courtney. She is a person who is looks at things from the I don't even know what the word would be. I want to say it's spiritualistic, but it's more of like what would you say it is? Like
My perspective towards
Yeah.
life. What I try to practice on a regular basis is stepping into an observer's perspective, right? Where I observe my raw human emotion and I allow myself to experience that in the moment without allowing it to destroy my life, right? So it's basically living in a space where I learn to observe things, people, places, and things without allowing the observation to dictate my reaction or actions in a way that's going to destroy my life. So it's a spiritual practice, I guess you could say.
Did you understand a word she just said, man?
Oh yeah.
Did it make sense?
Big spiritual guy.
Yeah.
Okay, are you?
Yeah,
okay,
I get
good.
what
Sometimes I lose people.
No, I'm kidding. he's just a hillbilly from Kentucky, so I like to make fun of him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perspective. It's everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
You ever asked him if that hurts his feelings?
What?
No, I love it.
Yeah.
It's just I'm so used to people down to me because of it.
Yeah, but it's his charm though. If he didn't have that, I don't know if he had them.
I'm saying.
I don't know if he had that accent. It would be the same. I don't know.
Yeah, we prefer it down there.
Yeah.
Getting ridiculed
Yeah, my
for your back holler ways.
they think my girlfriend's from Canada down there. When she's down there, they're like, "Are you from Canada?"
Is she?
No. From Willard. Same thing.
Well, yeah, not far off. What's it like? So that's kind of like her perspective, Chris. Do you have a perspective of how you see things, or?
How I see things?
Yeah, like life, like perspective towards life. Like hers is more of she tries to feel life and allow it to be what it is. How do you view?
It feels like a question, not.
Nope, sure, you can, and then it'll elude you into that. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know if I figured it out yet. My old man has a quote he loves that I won't say who it's from because I can't 100% remember. But it's all about life being what happens to you while you're making other plans. And so maybe that's just a go with the flow thing and not worry too much about fuck, this plan's not working out, or like, what's the next step to get to this plan? Because all life is what leads up to that goal you're trying to achieve that you may never achieve, but you just had life.
I like that. I think if you're wearing the sunglasses, it would probably help out a
can
little
do
bit
that.
better. Yeah. You gotta really hone in on
like
your.
Donnie Brasco look.
You got
You're done.
George Jones.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The below? What was his?
George Young.
The George Young over here.
Been to my store in Ann Arbor, actually.
Really?
Yes, 100%. He is friends with God rest his soul, he's passed away now. But he was friends with another Ann Arborite, and Ann Arborite, and he brought him in one day. I was not there. It is the one failure my manager ever in 15 years done. He did not. We have a wall with the big Michigan M on it, all the famous people that come and sign it. He didn't have the blow guy fucking sign it. Boston George, right?
Boston George was in the house and didn't sign it. Yeah. Did you fire him or?
No, he's perfect in every other way,
Yeah.
other than Boston George didn't sign my wall, which would have been freaking coolest.
Yeah, for sure. But he gave you the sunglasses.
He did give me his sunglasses.
Yeah. All right. That's cool. What do you got over there? Question.
I have questions. All right. Well, let me ask you this: if a client tells you they know what to do, what's your go-to move?
Know what to do in regards to what?
That's all it says.
There's no context.
So
you specify?
how often do clients say, "Oh yeah, I know what to do"? When you're like, "Yeah, I want to stay. I gotta stay sober." They're like, "Oh yeah, I know what to do."
That's usually the initial response, right? But if you like sit down and really talk to them and figure out like what they're actually struggling with, a lot of times it'll change. I've noticed, right? Like if you take the time to be like authentic and transparent, you can get to the root as to what they're truly struggling with, and then they'll end up admitting that they don't actually know what to do, and they're willing to take advice and guidance on whatever the subject may be. So usually when someone approaches me and says that they don't know or they know what to do, but you can read by their body language. I'm really big on like reading people's body language and like getting to their authenticity, right, and who they truly are. You can get to the root of it and redirect them. But some people also at the same time think they know everything and you can't say shit to help them, right? Like you just have to let them go. If you know what you're doing, by all means, can you tell me how you're doing it? Because
If you know what you're doing, why are you AMAing? Because I won't give you a cigarette.
Yeah. You're mad because you don't have your Suboxone because you sold them all, last week. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So for me, it's really connecting with someone on a genuine level, right, and trying to get below the surface level, and like allow them to put that guard down. That's my initial approach.
When they're mad, do you normally like hand them the wiffle ball bat, or do you give them the box breathing? Like, what's the go-to there?
So we'll get to the root as to where the anger is stimulating from, and then if they are willing to do the wiffle ball bat route, by all means, I will set that motherfucking container, and we will go in there and go ham with the fucking wiffle ball bat on the beanbag chair.
I'll give you
It's
some.
my favorite. It's my favorite practice of anger release work. When I initially brought the idea to TJ, he was like, "We're not doing that." He said, "We're not doing that at housing. That's a liability, right?" But I actually kind of piloted that at where I worked at prior, and it's an extremely beneficial tool. And I think at housing, like,
Give us an example. Like, what are you talking about?
what, anger
Crash
release
out
room?
room.
Not a crash out room.
Or a
It's like-
breakout room. Where are you
No,
going?
it's not even okay, so it's like a rage room, but reduced into a safer space, right? Like you're not breaking shit. You're not breaking anything. You're getting, okay, so like your energy is stored in your body, right? Like your body stores energy, and when you have to learn how to channel that once triggers and things of that nature arise, right? So like society teaches us to suppress those things. Yes. Yeah, feelings, emotions, things of that nature. But if you can learn to channel them in a way that's not destructive, but it still allow yourself to feel sober, right? Like it gives you the sense of freedom that you can actually do this and allow yourself to feel the emotions without running from them, right? Because a lot of times in recovery, what we do is run from our emotions. I know that's what I did at least, right? Like I was trying to run from the void I had within me and fill it up with whatever I could because I didn't know how to sit with my emotions. Does that make sense? So then I brought to TJ, I wanted to create an emotional regulation room, and anger release work is my favorite form of practice, right? But we do it in a way that creates like a safe container to where no one's getting hurt, nothing is getting broken, and they're walking away emotionally grounded and connected to themselves.
Yeah, so like there was like the first conversation we had.
It was.
Day one, she sits down. She's like, I want to start something. She's like, I want a rage room or a wiffle ball bat and a beanbag.
I didn't say
I'm
rage
like, hold
room.
on, like wait, we haven't even like 4 words in, you know. And
Can you send me your resume first?
yeah, and I was
I did actually. It was after that.
It was the first day, and so I initially was like no, but then I thought about how I felt like when I was passionate about like ideas and people would shut them down. So I said, started at one house. If it goes well, then I'm good with it, and the clients are actually excited about it. So, here we are. We're gonna have wiffle ball bats and beanbags at the freaking.
And we have acupressure mats too, which I don't know if you know what those are,
Scare
but
the shit out of me.
that's fine.
It's a real thing.
Did you? So
Those make me nervous.
yeah, Chris.
What?
Like now that you say that, have you ever tried that? Like getting mad at Kroger and having to start breathing like a yoga instructor while you're there?
Kroger? Mm-hmm. You hate Kroger?
I don't particularly care for the general public. No, I've not ever stopped myself and calmed down with breathing exercises in public. Not very good at that. Not very good at not letting people know how I feel about how they're being stupid. I don't tell it to their face, but my wife says my face has subtitles. So I'll just stare at you. And I don't say a word. And I internalize all those feelings because it would be mean to say something to them. But if they happen to catch my look of disapproval, then I feel like I've done the world a justice because they'll stop doing stupid shit.
The glare does it all.
Yeah.
It's intimidating because
like-
he's
right.
6'8" or
Right,
whatever, and he's
I
just like
know.
looking down at you, just like you idiot. You're probably like,
You knew I was parking there. You knew I was going to park there.
Or if I'm in the car, you can honk that. You can honk. And what if they shoot you? I have guns too. But also, if you don't honk at them, how will they ever know they did something wrong?
I'm a big honker.
you're a honker.
Yeah.
I cuss people out
I
in
won't
my
like,
car all the time.
"Brr," but I'll be like, beep, beep.
Well, you
I'll
should
give
be
you
in the car, you're screaming, you fucking moron. Babe, they can't hear you.
Let them know.
Honk them. Just give him a honk.
Have you watched that movie? What's that movie? Where they, it's like Bad Day or something like that. What is that movie?
With that guy that chases the girl in the
what
car.
is that? Coven, what's that movie? Look it up.
Wrong turn.
Look
No,
up the
it's
movie
not Wrong
where the
Turn.
guy has a bad day and he goes into like a road rage effect. Oh, it's a great movie.
It's a good movie.
It'll
It's
make
on
you think
Netflix.
twice about how long you honk that horn.
Yeah, he like stalks her and like chases her down.
I think it's called like Bad Day or something like that. Unhinged. So this dude's having like a horrible day. His wife leaves him. Whatever. Horrible day. Russell Crowe. You seen it? And you still beep?
Russell
Give it like
Crowe.
a
Wait, Russell
beep, beep.
Crowe.
Or is it a brrrr?
Until I'm out of earshot, I don't even let off the horn.
He zooms past while honking.
So
the
you're the unhinged guy, really?
Window down, stare.
Looking at them. What about a semi truck when they're in the left lane? You go around them and look up at them,
100%. And I cut them immediately off at 100%.
look down so they can see you.
Also, by the way, just so you guys know, there's a law of physics that defines this, and every truck driver who gets in the left lane so you can't go around them because it's going down the one lane is completely fucking up everybody's universe. There's a law of merging. It's a fluid dynamics law, I believe. And if you all just go until you have to be into one lane, it'll be quicker. So these trucks that park in the middle so nobody can go around are just fucking it up.
It's their fault.
Yeah, but they get us our goods.
Don't cut that. That's very important for everybody to know.
All right, next question.
It's you, Bubba.
All the way down here at the bottom, right?
I don't fucking know.
If you could change one thing, Courtney.
No, that's not it.
Yeah, it is. That's the only thing I see.
Nope.
Okay, all right, all right, it's my turn.
Yeah.
If the housing director at Healspace was played by an actor, who would it be and why?
What's the girl's name from The Matrix?
The Matrix?
Yes, she has the short hair. You know what I'm talking about?
Neo's girlfriend or whatever,
Believe
basically.
me, I hate that movie.
You hate that movie?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Or Tomb Raider? What's that girl's name from Tomb
What
Raider?
makes you think that though?
I don't know. Because
What kind of shit you got going on over there?
it's just no. So like,
So you gotta be.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. It's so chaotic there. It is so. Housing is chaos, walking in flesh, right? Like you have to be a chaos coordinator and know how to do it in a way that allows you to stay like grounded, right?
I
'Cause
seen
you're
you kick 2 people out the other day with no loud words.
I didn't say loud.
I'm just saying, like, that's good. Like,
That- it's
you
an
do really
energetic-
good at that.
Thank you. But it's like an
compliment.
energetic presence, right? Like I'm showing up, I'm handling business. You're not about to fuck around and play.
Fuck around, find out.
You can fuck around and find out,
Got
you
it.
know. But at the same time, too, it's very uplifting and empowering and full of love and guidance and respect and things of that nature, you know.
So you think The Matrix?
Because I think she's a badass bitch. To be
What about that
honest.
Lucy? She's bad. You seen
Lucy,
that?
yeah,
Lucy and
that too.
Kill Bill.
Yeah.
That too. That too. Or like, what's that one girl? Oh my God, I just watched this movie.
That's the
She's
only
a
badass
comedian.
chick movie I know.
She's heavier set girl. She's comedian. I have to find her name.
Tammy?
Maybe.
The meth piss girl.
What's her name?
You ever seen the meth piss girl?
No.
The movie Tammy? Is that what you're
If
talking
anybody
about?
that's watching this podcast, if you haven't watched
Yes.
the
What's her
comedian
name?
Med Pass,
Can't
like
remember.
meth piss
Melissa McCarthy.
girl, just look up meth piss girl comedian. It'll literally pop up. It's the funniest thing you ever watch.
Meth piss.
Meth piss.
Meth,
Dude, it's wild.
meth piss?
Did you Google that at
I'm
some
telling.
point?
Somebody showed it to me, but I'm telling you, you will laugh the whole time. It's
I don't
insane.
want to end up on that list.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want that to be on my For You page, just
Yeah.
rolling through.
It's gonna come now.
Meth piss, 2 girls, 1 cup.
Yeah. It's so funny. Dude.
Yeah.
But
But
anyways.
the other person I'd have to say would be Melissa McCarthy because
Melissa McCarthy.
yeah, I'm pretty fucking funny.
Yeah, she's good.
And
She's probably one of
I
my
like
favorite actors.
I'm lighthearted and
like
I
her.
like to have a fun environment. It's like a balance of handle business, play and play. That's how I see it. So
So like a Sandra Bullock meets Judge Judy.
sure,
Yeah.
sure, we can go with that. That's fine.
Yeah. Judge Judy's the best, dude.
She's great.
Uh-oh, what's the face for?
He don't like her.
No, he doesn't like Judge Judy at all.
He knows she's fake. He don't like fake. He don't like.
I don't watch wrestling either.
Yep.
You know, like who?
Wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I thought you said
That's what you're
something
talking about
else.
his cousins.
No, we don't. We don't play games. We quit school because of recess. That's how we roll down there. We don't play games.
All right, but if you were gonna be one wrestler, who would it be?
They say I look like one of them, and I always forget the guy.
I'm sure it's the giant.
Oh, it's
I'm sure it's the giant.
no, not the
it's
giant. The
not.
other
No.
Kevin.
Yes, that guy.
Kevin.
Hart?
He was the fucking woo. You know, it's on the NWO.
Kevin Nash.
Kevin Nash.
Yes, I get that. I've literally been walking into a very, very fancy establishment.
How were you walking in though? That's probably why.
Well, it was 2 a.m. in Miami, walking into the Standard Hotel and Spa. Shout out, I'd like a free room. And the guy, the desk clerk goes, "You know who you look like?" And I was like, "It's like Kevin Nash from W or whatever." And I was like, "Oh yeah, man, nice to meet you. You want me to sign anything?" He looked at me like, "I said, no, that's not me." But then I got it like 2 weeks later too. So like it wasn't just him. Like I've had it more than once.
You should just like start carrying around like entry music when you walk into places. Yeah, or a belt.
The belt would be. I would do the belt. The belt's a thing.
We gotta get him a belt for the next episode, dude. He just wears a belt that says like, "I'm not Kevin Nash."
It could just it could grow gradually over time, and he could start wearing like the wrestling suit, the prior episode.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No
The
one wants to
following
see
episode.
Or it's like
Nobody
it's
wants
a
to
belt
see
that
that.
says like, "Wrestling's not real."
You're gonna get some hate over that. I was in school with some guys that like done like the backyard wrestling, and they are passionate.
No, it's a thing.
It might have stemmed from the fact that I wasn't allowed to watch it growing up because it was too violent. So
Let's talk about that.
we could.
Yeah, me and my buddy, man.
That says a lot.
It'll save me $200 an hour.
We used to get the toys and we'd buy the rings.
You can just get you a wiffle ball bat and a bead bag, and it's.
Done. Let's go.
You can
Dollar
fucking
Mama.
go ham.
Like I will.
I don't mess over here.
What I do at home though is I take a baseball bat to a tree, like instead of a wiffle ball bat. Too.
Oh, so you like stepped it up.
But the tree's alive.
It's being used for good It's
A
fucking
tree?
yes.
The last thing that I
You
would say
take it-
you would hit with a baseball bat would be a living thing. A tree?
Listen,
talk
it's
about that.
full sight. It's full circle, right?
Oh, so you were damaged, so now they're damaged?
No, it's releasing the damage into the earth So it's no longer in me, so I can be of service.
You're toughening up the tree. You're toughening up. You're toughening it up.
It didn't die for no reason.
Oh boy.
It was a sacrifice, you know?
Yeah.
It was a sacred sacrifice.
More than that tree for sure. It's only been here hundreds of years.
It was its time. You know, everyone has its day. You know what I mean?
That makes sense.
It's just what happened.
You couldn't watch TV?
No, I couldn't watch wrestling. No wrestling. No wrestling. No MTV. And honestly, hilarious enough, no Nickelodeon. Because
Why
the
is that?
shows on Nickelodeon were comedies, but it was mostly kids being disrespectful to their parents.
Also getting raped.
Ooh.
So wasn't allowed to watch those shows.
That is true.
Yeah. So maybe she knew something we did.
My family was the same thing with VH1 and MTV. No, cut it out. Beavis and Butthead.
Well, fuck that, not even close. That's not allowed. That was like go to a friend's house and like, don't tell mom.
Yeah, my mom wasn't strict except Beavis and Butthead. Like that was not a thing.
Mine was South Park.
I only got to, I was like, I was not allowed to watch it, but when I did, it was like the coolest thing ever. I'm like,
Yeah.
The reason our parents didn't let us watch it because they wanted us to turn out like Chris. But
here we are.
here we are.
Yeah.
You're the reason we couldn't watch it. You. Kids like you.
Yeah.
Because they
want
knew,
us to be
look
like
at you.
you.
They wanted to be cigar shop owners and, you know, a light drinker. CBD before my nap, that kind of guy.
Yeah.
But not me.
Yes.
You know, I watch Beavis and Butthead and then I want to react.
I did everything right. I went to the right schools. I went to military school. I played organized sports. I got great education.
You're the reason
was
kids couldn't
pre-med.
watch MTV. You.
That's me.
Because your parents were like, you're going to do this right. And you're like, yes, I will.
Do you remember the first time you got to watch MTV and what it was?
I mean, listen, music was fine. It was all the reality stuff before reality was reality. It was the
real world.
Real world,
Yeah,
spring
yeah.
break.
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
That's why he doesn't do them.
Rock and roll was okay. It was the sex and drugs that were.
Yeah, that's why you didn't do them. Maybe that's the key, dude. Like if we just don't let our kids watch YouTube and TV, they won't do drugs.
Yeah, right. You're going to have to take them to the store and then be like, ah! Have you heard a kid with that it's addicted to a laptop or an iPad? Have you
I
seen
have
them?
2 of them.
You
live in my
take that
house.
from them?
Yeah,
It's wild.
I know. I have 2 that live in my
It
house.
makes them super precocious when they're being cute, though. So vocabulary is more expanded.
That's true.
So you think it's a good idea?
I don't have kids, so I don't have an opinion. Let me rephrase. I don't have kids, so I'm not allowed to have an opinion.
But you think it's a good idea, if you did.
It could be a tool used to help them grow in certain ways
be.
if used properly.
It could also be a very bad thing, like repression's not great either. It's like the Catholic schoolgirl syndrome. Like you go to Catholic school growing up around here, strict, you get to college, they're the wildest ones in college.
That's
For
what
sure.
happened to me. I went to a Catholic school,
Which one?
Central.
See? Repression.
Yeah.
Yeah. They just go buck wild. Yeah. Well, actually, earlier was it today or yesterday? I'm sitting there and like we're in the living room and I was actually holding my my granddaughter, which I am a grandfather of Isabel. She's 5 pounds, so that was really cool. But anyways, and so we're sitting there, and the next thing I hear is, yeah, Johnny wanted me to come over for a 3 a.m. booty call. And that's what she's watching on her. I said, "What are you watching?" She's like, "I don't know." And I'm like, and I look over at my wife, and I'm like, "Are you gonna do something like about that?"
What was it?
Just YouTube. I don't know. She's down a rabbit hole, and she's watching some girl talk about
Booty calls.
booty
at 2
calls.
a.m.
Like she even knows what that is.
But
9.
at some point she's going to Google it.
Yeah, no. And then I looked at her, and she comes over, and she was talking to me, and she had her nails done like she was 34. So there's that. But here we are.
Yeah.
She should be raised to know that she can be empowered to.
No,
have a
I don't
booty
mind the
call
nails.
if she likes.
She's absolutely going to be a stunning. I know that, but she's a diva for sure. I've actually been trying to convince my wife into getting her into a better dance school because she likes to do dance. And not to say anything bad about the dance school that she's in, well, a little bit of bad about it is that I've never really seen anybody that was like, you know, I have to go to these 4-hour rehearsals.
4 hours.
4 hours they are. And I've been going since she was 3. And so it's been far too long I've been going at this point. And they're 4 hours, and I feel weird because like I'm just watching little girls dance that I don't know for 4 hours. And the bad thing is like none of them are good. I don't really like watch one and I'm like, she's going somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, no, they're up to 18. So like they've been dancing their whole lives at some point at this place, and like I've never been like, yeah, she's gonna go to some dance school or she's gonna go to college for dance or like, so like I'm trying to convince her to be like, can we just send her somewhere where there's a possibility that she could maybe dance, at least go to college for it.
How old is she?
She's 8.
Oh.
But
She can always go to, when she gets older, the Toledo School of the Arts, I believe. They have like
Yeah,
a
but
good
there's
dance
an
program.
application process.
know.
Yeah, you have to be good.
accepted.
yeah, you
Yeah.
have to be
You
good.
need
That's
to
the whole
start
thing.
greasing the right wheels now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I
I
brought
think,
that up.
what is it? Spearmint Hippo or Peppermint Hippo?
Spearmint
I
rhino.
don't think they have a high qualification. Like, you don't have to, like, really
Ooh,
qualify.
There's qualifications.
Do they? Peppermint Hippo. Spearmint Hippo. No,
Really?
not Spearmint Rhino. Peppermint Hippo.
What?
That's
You're-
the Toledo one.
Yeah.
Off-brand?
Yeah. I don't think there's, like, I think she could get a job. Like, when she gets old enough. You don't have to go to, like, some fancy school. You'll
Did
be
you
all
say
right.
my daughter's gonna be a stripper?
If you don't get her off Alexis Road, probably. See you guys.
Bye.
Are they closing? Do you guys close at 7?
On Sunday. Sunday.
On game night?
Did you see anybody here?
Yeah, the front room's full.
No.
No, it was empty.
There was people in there when I pulled in.
Yeah, the ones that were back here.
No.
Yeah. What if Gus was a stripper?
If he can make money and go to college doing it, whatever.
Yeah, no problem with the empowerment of. Listen, if I can make money,
Listen,
take
I don't look down on any of it. Like, I respect a woman that goes and does that. For one, I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could get on, like, hang off of that pole. I've tried it. When I was in a sober living house, I had a stripper pole in my room. That's a true story.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Did you ever have dancers come in there?
I'd rather not say. This goes out. But
I've seen the video. So
it was for exercise use only.
Oh, okay.
But it's hard. It's not like an easy thing to do.
yeah,
Some people use it to support bad habits, but I respect them. I respect anybody that does anything.
Well, I mean, as we know that I
Except for bad driving. Not respect.
Who's
Yeah, it's
taking
not-
photos? Josh, you're taking photos?
Yeah.
That's such a bad angle. You're not getting good angles.
Yeah.
Josh.
The only dude that's a professional cameraman, you're critiquing.
Listen.
Dude, that picture you got of me is fire, dude. That I have on my TikTok now. It was a good photo. Anyways, so on to I think we're on to your questions at this point.
Michael, hold on. Okay. Ready? What's one thing you've learned about leading people that nobody warned you about?
They'll use it against you. I've learned a lot of that lately, where it's like I feel like I just had a situation where it's like I help somebody, and the help is coming to an end, and now I'm the bad guy, and it's like, well, I try to do what I can, but like, at some point, the help is going to come to an end. Even my daughter, eventually she's going to move out of the house. Like, she's going to have to like become an adult. And people get mad about that. And it's funny because I remember a time where the mentor I had at the time, I would call him for everything. Whenever I had any problems, emotional situations or spiritual situations, I would call and I would ask. And I remember the day where he's like, you're gonna have to get the fuck off my couch, And I didn't, at the time I was like offended. I'm like, what do you mean, But at the end of the day, like when we are seen as a leader, a lot of people don't see it as me leading. It's more about me like doing it for you, and like you coming with,
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's not the case. Like being a leader is like, I show you the way, and then I allow you to have your process. And I try to do that with my staff, with my friends, with the people, with my wife. I had a very proud moment today, with my wife. Shout out to Stacia, my wife, and she's absolutely gorgeous, and she's in the gym. And she just always didn't feel comfortable in her own skin. Today she took off her sweatshirt. She was just wearing her sports bra and like her yoga pants, and I was like, probably the most like proud moment I've ever had in my entire life, because I've always been like, you can do that, like you can wear that, you know, you're the hottest girl in the gym, you know, that kind of thing. You know, so that's kind of what leading is like. But
Because you
for most people,
because you do that.
yeah. But it seems like for most people, it's like they take their sweatshirt off, and one person looks at them and they say like, "Oh, that person looked at me crazy, and it's your fault." You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Instead of holding themselves accountable.
Yep.
I think that was one of the hardest lessons, like, Mary actually taught me, was, like, because she's mentored me for the past couple years, and it was letting me walk on my own, right? And, like, telling you can, I'm good, I'm okay. It gave me a headache, actually. I think I inhaled it.
Didn't come back.
I think I inhaled it. But no, Mary, she was like, I know for closing on my house, actually, recently, I bought this house on a whim, right? And I was like talking to Mary, I was like, I don't know how I'm going to come up with this money to close on this house. And she was like, you'll figure it out. Like, you can do this. You'll figure it out. Like, I'm not giving it to you. You know what I mean? And I had to take that and be like, you know what? You're right. I can. And I respected her for that, right? Because she like told me, I'm not feeding you. Right, like you're gonna do this on your own because I believe that you can, and that was a really valuable lesson. But I can see why people would get mad in those circumstances, because a lot of times, from what I've learned, they don't have like the grit or the belief in themselves to like navigate that. You know what I mean? And they just want a free fucking ride at the end of the day.
I think it's the belief in self. I think that's what I try to do with most people that I lead, is like I want to give them the ability to see their worth. You know, and it's like I you know, here you go, and most people don't. And then it's like when they don't and they're there and they're like they've elevated, now they look around and they feel like they can't maintain.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
and so in that moment for you, it was like at first you're like, what am I gonna do?
Right.
You know, but then you did.
Right.
You know, here we are, right? So
Yeah.
now you're like, man, I'm a fucking badass bitch.
And now it's like how you said, like you can get it and then you can lose it though too, right? So it's like making sure that you can keep what you desire and maintain that, so you don't it doesn't all collapse. The foundation doesn't collapse, you know, too. I think that's a huge part of it, is remaining humble once you get there. You know what I mean? Because it could be easily stripped away, you know, so.
You have an experience with that, Matt?
With like leading people, and then
Yeah, at least in general, like leading people when situations happen, good or bad, whatever.
I try to lead by example. For first off, like it's you know, I'm not going to tell you like you shouldn't do this and then I'm doing it. That's just you know, you see a lot of people like that on social media today. Like, it fucking irks me. You know, they're like, oh, you should do this, you shouldn't do this, you should do this right here, and it just, you know. And it's usually the people that has led people like me. Like if I, like, you know, there's, you know, I'm not going to get into a whole lot of details, but it's like I look up to a lot of people that could be really good leaders. I do. And then even after they, you know, show you their true colors, I still look up to them and I'm still like, man, I hate that you're being like this, because I really want to be like you. You know what I'm saying? And then, so I try to like use that in my way with the people that, you know, there is people that look up to me and they tell me they look up to me and they follow me, and I'm like, you know, I'm going to make sure I don't do it like that. I don't ever want them to be like, you're fake as hell, bro. I don't ever want them to, you know, in the back of their mind be like, man, I wanted to be like you, and you're just making it hard to want to be like you. If that makes sense.
No, it does. Yeah, it does.
I think there's a certain responsibility that comes with being a leader too.
Yeah, there is.
Right?
It's
like
not
1,000%.
And I know it's, you know, it has probably stopped me from doing some stupid shit or saying stupid shit on Facebook. You know, because I want to comment on people's posts and I want to say stuff when they make posts. But I know somebody is watching everything I say, and I know they post things to get me or people like me to bite into it. So I avoided it at all costs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I fall victim to that a lot, so I do know. You know,
I just say it.
Yeah, what? Yeah. No, yeah.
You stupid.
Yeah, no, I do. I recently I did, and once I've been pretty good, but like I do fall victim sometimes. But I do want to take a moment to say why I have this Yeti cup, Chris.
Yeah, we were all wondering.
It has apple juice in it because your drink selection is terrible up front.
Water?
Nope. Pop. You got all diets.
That's what he drinks. It's not for you. It's for him. It's his refrigerator.
It's not all diets. There's Mexican Coke. There's iced tea.
There's coffee.
There is sparkling flavored water, San Pellegrino. I will carry apple juice for the child in the room.
Great answer.
Loaded with high fructose corn syrup.
I don't want to be drinking. I have to have something sweet
Root
while
beer.
I'm drinking.
Root beer
while
is
I'm
a good one.
smoking
Like an
cigarettes.
all natural root beer.
Yeah, root beer is great.
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper up there is great.
You have root beer up there?
I have Dr. Pepper up there.
Same thing.
Diet Dr. Pepper tastes almost like regular Dr. Pepper.
Or better.
So everything's probably
Without
fine.
high fructose corn syrup.
He's just looking out for your health.
Yeah.
So
I'm glad you cleared that up on why you brought that. And I was wondering. I think we were all wondering.
the whole time just keying in on that.
Yeah, no, I'm
Yeti
drinking
Coke.
juice. It's a juice cup because I'm a child. So.
Is it spill proof?
I don't. No, it's a Yeti. I don't know.
okay.
It's cold still.
Don't knock it over.
Oh, I'm glad we wasted that time.
All right, it's my turn to ask. Oh, it's you.
It's my turn again.
Okay.
Who do I ask now? Chris. When things get chaotic, what's something that helps you stay grounded even though you're 14 feet tall?
Well, I feel like can go two ways because we're making fun of people who are 14 feet tall. We obviously are talking about a situation that's chaotic, like a fighting situation. Because, like, otherwise, why would 14 feet tall be relevant to the question? So I will go.
Why are you taking it as something that was degrading or making fun of you and not as a compliment? Because
Oh no,
being
it's
tall
not.
is
But
a
it's,
strength.
well, we'll answer the question the way I was going to originally, and then we can get into that and save myself another 200. Yeah, because I know who programmed ChatGPT on that, brother.
Brother.
My grandmother always told me in the chaotic fight situation, and then I'll answer it in a more real way, that the first person that's going to get arrested when the cops show up is the big guy. I was 6 foot tall in 6th grade. I've been 6'5" since 8th grade. Like, if I got in a house fight at some grade school party, I'm the one getting blamed. The big guy is going to always get the blame. Doesn't matter.
Well, you look like an adult. You look like the adult there.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, so I was always told that, like, be careful of your height. You're an adult, you're a child in an adult's body. And so you're always going to get a little bit more flack for that. And then the other one, like, more serious, like when things get chaotic in life, this is going to pain me to say it. I don't necessarily sit down and breathe. But I take a beat. I think about how terrible this is going to be and blah, blah, blah. And then, like a shark who can't stop swimming, you just got to keep going. And you'll either figure it out or you won't figure it out, but you can't stop. Just forward in a direction that either fixes the problem or makes it worse, but you can only learn if you make it worse. Just got to keep going. There's no stopping. You can't stop.
Can't stop. Won't stop. Like Miley Cyrus says.
Building this place out, like, there is all sorts of, one day this, fix that problem, next day that. And you get frustrated. You're like, fucking serious? Like, honestly, like, give me my goddamn permit. And then you just take a breath and keep going. Next step. What are we going to do next? How are we going to fix it?
Is it hard to get a permit for a cigar shop?
No, the cigar part wasn't the problem. It was the fact that we submitted our plans a week after the new code went into effect. And so, like, even the inspectors didn't know the code. And we had some weird, super boring. We had some weird, like, occupancy designations that we wanted to switch from one to the other. And they weren't allowing us to do it without doing other stupid shit. And we realized that the occupancy designation that we wanted was already on file as such, and nobody had changed it to what it was supposed to be for the previous business that was here. And so they were just like, hey, just take that part out and you're good. But that took 3 months.
Sheesh.
Well, but it allowed the place to become what it was because you had time to, like, tinker. Yeah, but I mean, it's the best place in town. So anybody that's watching, go to this QR code. If we can zoom in on this thing real quick. I don't know if that's a thing or how it works, but the city paper, I don't think it'll work like that, but it might.
We can just run a banner through this whole episode. Thanks.
That too. But go to Toledo City Paper and vote. Best
Was it the
cigar
Blade?
in town. Toledo City Paper.
Okay.
Yeah. Next question.
Matt,
Yeah.
if you could change one thing about how we do housing, not the people but the process, what would it be?
Easy. Nap time.
Understood.
Yeah. Nap time
Mine should
after
be a
group.
lot less crankier.
Mandatory.
Mandatory naps.
Yeah. Speaking of nap,
Yeah.
You take naps, Chris?
I 100% take naps. Wait, hold on. We got in our script here. You answered for him.
No, it just did.
Come on, Chris.
You just answered for him.
I just went with it because I didn't know what to say. Like, what do you say?
I didn't even realize that it said
Did you
that.
answer that?
Yeah,
That's what he said?
that's what it is.
Oh.
That's what you.
So I was like, I've got to be real, because I read it through earlier and I was like, what, you can't come up with something. And I was like, I don't want something that can be dissected to be like, oh, they don't do this at housing. You know what I mean? So I didn't want anybody to be like,
Why do you feel like that?
I just know how people are, bud. So I just don't leave any room for anybody to be like,
Any scrutiny?
yeah, any scrutiny. So I just went with what the script says,
Yeah.
which is not a bad idea.
Nap time is not a bad idea.
Nap time. And I wish we paid for everybody's food all the time. I wish there was a way we could pay for everyone's food.
Yeah. If anybody has any ideas on that, let us know. We're open to suggestions and ideas. It's a very expensive thing to do that. So,
Yeah, it is.
But we would love to be able to do that for sure.
All right.
All right. Well,
I didn't get to ask a question to her.
Well, ask a question to her. You don't have to
Ask a
follow
question.
script.
This script.
Go out on your own, brother.
Whack.
yeah.
What fucking question? Matthew?
I don't even have one. I was just hoping it would give me a good one.
Think of one.
So, what do you think about Healspace so far? What's your favorite and worst things since you've been with us?
I'll start with the worst thing first. The fact that I came in to a place that was disorganized and I feel neglected in certain aspects, in certain avenues that shouldn't have been by people prior. I don't like how it was handled in that aspect. I'm not going to go into detail about what that is exactly, but I feel like it was disrespectful in a sense, and it set me up. It was like an attempted setup for failure in a way, right? Because there was no structure that was left behind. But my favorite part is the fact that I get to treat it as if it was my own, right? Because I have a very strong passion for this field and working specifically in sober living. It's what makes me feel alive. So I get to allow myself to like play and navigate and create systems that work, right? Like I'm a solution-based person, so I get to see where certain things were lacking and put systems in place that allow for success of the business and clients to kind of unfold through time.
Love it.
Yeah.
Does she realize how bad her hair is going to smell for the next 15 days?
Why did you just bring that up?
I was just started thinking about that. I'm like, oh man.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, you're
I'm
gonna
gonna have
hate
to
life.
detox it.
Yeah, it's gonna smell.
Great.
Smell great though.
It's gonna smell really good.
For
but-
somebody that took 2 puffs off her cigar and put it
Listen,
down,
it gave me a
she's not
headache.
gonna like that.
It wasn't intentional. You know?
Can you
Yeah,
cut the
it's-
ends off that and like re-smoke that? Like you cut like the
We
ash
know
part off.
TJ's gonna smoke.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I like my cigars for sure.
To answer the question seriously, if you were, no, you shouldn't cut it off, unless you were planning on, unless you had to leave a place like immediately, like I want to take this with me, I can't have it in my car lit, then you can cut it off. Other than that, you should just let it go out. It's a natural product. There are no chemicals. It will burn out on itself relatively quickly, and then you can re-smoke it, relight it that day, maybe the next. But after that, they turn bitter and kind of gross. There's a chemical process that happens during combustion, and it releases these oils, and it will just turn it bitter. So you got like a day to relight a cigar. Other than that, I would just throw it away.
It's a rare pink. I'm not gonna let it go to waste. So, yeah.
If you're smoking it after 2 days, and you're coming back to it and smoking that, you're addicted to the nicotine and not the taste of the cigar.
Yeah, I'm definitely addicted to nicotine.
100%.
Yeah, 100%. I used to snort my vape.
87% of people in recovery are addicted to nicotine.
They are?
And not in a bad way, but no, that's a true number.
Yeah.
It's one thing I won't give up.
Do they ever end up becoming healthcare professionals, you think? Or?
100%, and they keep vapes in their drawer.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's great.
Yeah. I did quit vaping, though.
I remember I had to pay you $50.
How'd you quit vaping?
Because I just quit.
You just
I said
quit cold
he
turkey?
didn't believe me. So him and Cam both bet me that I wouldn't quit vaping.
Now we're just going to get back to the lesser of 2 or 3 or 4 evils.
No, vaping's terrible for you.
But is it worse than
Cigarettes?
meth?
No, meth's pretty bad.
No, it's not. I mean, it's not. The consequences are bad.
No, it's meth?
Yeah, it's not.
No, the stuff that they're making, it's like roach spray and like, it's
Yeah,
wild.
but I'm saying like the consequences are bad for the things you do for meth. But I'll defend meth till the end.
You guys want to hear real quick? Wow.
This is
24 full hours every single day.
This is going to be controversial. People are hating for this. You might hate me for this, but like the cornerstone of recovery is replacing one addiction with others. Whether it's the process of group or
Exactly.
steps, or honestly, just they grasp that nicotine and. But they're the lesser of evils.
Yeah, yeah.
We're okay with that.
You're going to be
I'm
addicted
okay
to
with
something.
that.
You're going to be addicted to something.
Yeah, I'm a compulsive
I'm
kind of guy.
addicted to lots of things. Trust me. I just know how addictive my personality is, so I don't touch the things that are really bad.
They come with a lot of consequences.
Yeah,
For sure. Normally I would close with like the usual, but I think this is a good thing to close with. So, like you said, that meth isn't bad, and so
I'm not saying meth isn't bad. I'm just saying the consequences are worse than the actual
So
substance.
the way that they, if nobody knows, that there's a way that they can make meth, which is with pool shock. And so they get pool shock. You guys know what pool shock is? You put it in a pool, it treats like 10,000 gallons of water or whatever it is,
Yeah.
however big a pool is. And they put like a charcoal and then like a shirt, and then they put like pool shock, and then they put like bleach and like a shirt. It's like a whole process. They bury it for like 6 months.
in a cooler.
And then they unbury it in 6 months, and it's these crystals, and that's what they smoke. And so imagine that's what it is, and it treats 10,000 gallons of water, and they're like
I didn't care.
shooting it.
I didn't care what they made it out of.
Yeah. It's way better than
I never
cigar
smoked
stuff.
meth.
Really?
No,
Oh man, it was a.
Yeah.
The
never
first
tried it.
3 to 6 months was a ride.
I tried smoking crack.
Yeah, you
once.
were shooting pool shock.
That's fine. I'm saying like it was great at the time
I didn't get high.
until the consequences
So
started
you heard
rolling
me.
in.
Yeah, no, I smoked crack like once or twice. I didn't get high. I did it wrong. So
Or it was just Toledo crack.
I don't know.
So thanks for tuning in at the #1 podcast in Toledo, where we smoke cigars.
And
just
have a
cut it
good
off when
time.
it's getting real.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just now talking about like
Real off script.
Yeah, he gave me the cue a while ago, so we
oh the battery's dying.
yeah. No.
No,
We only paid for so much.
your funds are low.
Please read.
Thank you, Courtney, for coming, and as always, we'll see you again soon.